The Keysight Ixia Vision Network Packet Broker Series offers a lot of usability and a lot of flexibility in terms of how you can configure it to gain the most optimized network analysis possible. Most features are available through our standard user interface, and a lot of users can use them. But some features, like custom offset filtering, is an advanced feature that is possible on the Vision Packet Broker series that I'm going to show you today.
The first step in defining the custom offset filtering mechanism is to define what it is that you actually want to filter on. The way to do this is to go to System, go to Settings. Once you get to Settings, in the lower left-hand corner, you can select any of these. We're going to select the dynamic filter, and you're going to see here that for the dynamic filter memory allocation, you can set different sets of custom offset filters that you want to set up. You can set it up for one field set, which is 16 bytes, or a second field set. I'm going to leave it at 2 field sets, and we're actually now going to check what the fields that we want to filter on consist of. Okay, it takes us to this configure field offsets, and let's just take a look at this first one. It is defining that we want to look for 2 bytes at the specific offset. The offset is at 16 bytes into the frame, and we're looking for just simply 2 bytes. So that's what that's stating in there. And in terms of what we're really looking at is this is an MPLS tag. So we're looking for that. Now the second one you'll see is also another MPLS tag. And again, 2 bytes, but what you're seeing is the offset is not at 16, the offset is at 20. So it's 4 bytes further along in the packet, but it's same definition there. And then the next thing we're going to see is what other filtering capability do we want to have in the system. And this is basically tunneled IPv4 layer 4 port, okay, within the packet. I don't know necessarily where that is, depending on if we have VLAN headers or MPLS headers that I'm unable to strip off, right? But in this case, it is a 4-byte mechanism to define the IP address. And within the packets even, we can determine whether there are MPLS there and how many labels it is actually exist in there. So we can make separate entries for this based on the number of labels present. Okay, and then what type of service is being used, and then we can actually go to save this setting. Okay, so this is the first portion of what we're showing in the, we'll go on to the next step. Okay, once you've saved off the custom offset fields and the custom offset definition, you can go back to your diagram. Now you can start creating the filter that you want to use with those generic filter criteria enabled. So we're going to go to this one. We're going to go to this dynamic filter that we've created between 2 fields, and we then see the custom tags that we see at the bottom of the screen. So right now we're looking at this one single tag label, but we can also do the dual tag label. What you'll notice about the 2 is that the offsets are different. So when you look at the first one, for example, you're going to see that there's a 16-byte offset, and if you look at the second one, the second label, there's a 20-byte offset. The second thing is that you can define a binary value, right? So you can go in here and you can put X's for things. You can put, you can put a number of X's and then whatever field it is custom-wise that you want to concentrate on for this specific filter, not generically now speaking. And then you can apply those, okay? So you can put those into your filter. You'll see them in your filter definition, and then you can go ahead and say okay to that. And now you'll be looking for data that is of that custom filter offset definition that you've just made. And remember, you can do all of these features with the standard net stack, which exists in all of the Vision Network Packet Broker products. So thank you for joining.
The power of the Vision Network Packet Broker series is that on top of using just the standard types of filtering that most network administrators know about: VLANs, MPLS headers, those things, that specific offsets. Our advanced users may only want to know about bytes that happen at a specific offset within the packet. And in those cases, we can help address those needs and use them for filtering for many different purposes outside the realm of what the basic operation is of the packet broker. So just be confident in that Ixia provides you the best of both worlds: the easiest way to create the filters to begin with, and the flexibility for you to be able to use offset filtering to get just the simple bits and bytes of the packets that you want to get. Thank you very much.